bleed him. Niggas pussy act like bitches, and that's how we treat him. Yeah, he rollin', but he geekin', let the perky beat him. Extended arms, but ain't no hands out when we go to greet him. I take the left, you take the right, we cut him off and sneak him. That boy ain't with it, he a Vic, I knew it when I met him. I don't got no time to talk, I'm tryna go work. I put the barracks on the stove and let the soul work. Can't do no fronts if you ain't got it, come back on the first. Can't get money when you scared, so pussy go to church. Dishes dirty, money dirty, I've been doing dirt. From the AM to the PM, I've been doing dirt. Cross the borders in the Rico, I've been doing dirt. Hundreds blue, but they ain't legal, they be doing dirt. I got this Spanish bitch, be on my dick and name Mercedes. I took a half a brick and turned it to a new Mercedes. I dropped the phone inside of the...
We gon' run that back, we gon' run that back, we gon' run that back.
Trying to fix the picture. So many nights that I was done standing in the kitchen, acting like you didn't know I fucking did it. I was out there, you went out there, I ain't never seen it. I ain't asking for no handouts, I ain't never needed. No more talking, we just joking, catch the boy and bleed him. Niggas pussy act like bitches, and that's how we treat him. Yeah, he rollin', but he geekin', let the perky beat him. Extended arms, but ain't no hands out when we go to greet him. I take the left, you take the right, we cut him off and sneak him. That boy ain't with it, he a Vic, I knew it when I met him. I don't got no time to talk, I'm tryna go work. I put the barracks on the stove and let the soul work. Can't do no fronts if you ain't got it, come back on the first. Can't get money when you scared, so pussy go to church. Dishes dirty, money dirty, I've been doing dirt. From the AM to the PM, I've been doing dirt. Cross the borders in the Rico, I've been doing dirt. Hundreds blue, but they ain't legal, they be doing dirt. I got this Spanish bitch, be on my dick and name Mercedes. I took a half a brick and turned it to a new Mercedes. I dropped the phone inside of 20 and I feel amazing. I got white girls on the white girl like this shit the 80s. You would think the kid a rap, I hide with the baby. Touch my shit, I come back with them rockets like McGrady. I don't trust no niggas in this game, the game is shady. Be the case and call the case, hey, this shit is crazy. I know fake shit when I see it. Say she love me, she don't mean it. On the first night, let me beat it. That kid ain't mine, I Billy Jean it. I don't got no time to talk, I'm tryna go work. I put the barracks on the stove and let the soul work. Can't do no runs if you ain't got it, come back on the first. Can't get money when you scared, so pussy go to church. Dishes dirty, money dirty, I've been doing dirt. From the AM to the PM, I've been doing dirt. Cross the borders in the Rico, I've been doing dirt. Hundreds blue, but they ain't legal, they be doing dirt. I'm in it with me, wrist be flicking, who the fuck you kidding? It started right at any 10, I'm trying to fix the pigment. So many nights that I was done standing in the kitchen, acting like you helped me get it, knew you fucking did it. I was out there, you went out there, I ain't never seen it.
Fuck yeah! Fuck motherfucking yeah! Let me say it again. Fuck yeah. Ain't too many motherfuckers around here in the city of Chicago reckoning this motherfucker like this on Wednesdays. And like I was telling a young comrade, man, that just let y'all hear it for the first time go to work. It's a lot more platforms like needed like this in the city of Chicago. And I can't speak for other cities, but in our city, I know it's a lot of more putting on people radios needed. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to work, baby. Puerto Rican Blanco in a motherfucking building, baby.
3400, man.
Logan Square in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Every week or man, sometimes I shouldn't even be here. Like today, man, I busted my shit last night. Like after today, I have no more commitments to nobody and ain't mama but my mama. And my mama probably gonna be fucking with me for the next couple days. Cause I broke a rib or two last night from fixing some shit in the studio. And Puerto Rican Blanco had some shit he couldn't get to last week. So I said, no, let's go on, get this over with and done and get him in the building. And then I can go on, get to healing and, do what I can do this weekend and take care of Pop. So it could be a lot more Pop radios, you know what I'm saying? But we in this motherfucker. I try to bring y'all an artist spotlight every week through iHeartRadio. Sometimes I could only do it twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I could do it once every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get 9 motherfuckers. And they'll be like, Pop, check this out. Woo. I get all the, family lamb shit. But I can't rock like that all the time. Love is love, business is business. Corporate, if they ain't trying to hear it and they ain't rocking with it, all I can tell you is try back next time. You know what I'm saying? Blancos, on the other hand, send us a joint. You know what I'm saying? Go to work. Hot joint. You know what I'm saying? You want to tell us a little bit about that, Blanco? About this new joint? And we'll get into maybe what got you to go to work.
All right, so
So,
first of all, shout out to Encore. That's my engineer, and he also co-produced it with another producer named D Money. And I heard the beat, and I had the beat for a while. I just had nothing to go to it, and then I remember I just got off of my actual job, my 9 to 5. I was like, man, I was making way more money, on the other side, and I was like, I should just go to work with this shit. Fuck a 9 to 5. So I got home, started listening to beats again, cause I try to write every day. That beat came across, and I just said,
at least you right. It's a lot of youngins that nowadays, and Pop trying to fuck with everybody,
Right.
But man, bro, some gifted motherfuckers. I love to write. I'm a poet. I was always a writer anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could write books and shit. But some kids and youngins and go right in the booth, bro.
Yep.
Or right to the studio, man, and I have 2-3 songs and shit. Just they say anything though sometimes too. But some just come out with some little bangers and go in the studio with no material, come out with 3 bangers or 2 bangers or a banger and a half at least.
Yeah, I don't got that gift. I gotta write.
I tell Easy, I was telling Easy, Big Easy, shout out to Big Easy, man, my boy, Big Easy. I was telling him the other day, shout out, man, and you ain't little crew, man, because I Pop got to sit down and write. Send me the beat. I have you a verse by tomorrow.
That's a fact.
Simple. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a verse maybe in 2 hours. But I got to write to the shit, and then I don't just want to put anything out there. You know what I'm saying? I want my lines to make sense and my bars to make total sense.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? As an artist.
For me, I think, though, it's kind of a habit, and it became a problem when I started recording music, too, because when I started actually getting into rap was through battling.
Nice.
Like in high school, I was just battling, niggas from other
Nice.
schools and shit. So I had to get used to writing. So when I started recording, which has only been like a year almost that I've been doing that.
Congrats.
Appreciate it. My first obstacle was, as a battler, you trying to make everything have a scheme and lead to the next thing. And I was like, to make a good record, you don't necessarily always have to do that. So I had to break that pattern. And then on top of that, I was already in the cycle of having to write. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
So it was just a learning process, and it's still a learning process.
So,
Like, you know what I mean?
well, I see, because from what I could tell, you got fundamentals.
Yeah.
So you did the battling thing, the arena thing, the let's play a few, let's get a few cats and let's fuck around like some tigers and lions and whatnot.
Right.
And that's all part of hip hop. A lot of people skip that. A lot of people skip the yard or skip the, the back of the train or, wherever you have fun at doing the fun shit, which is rhyming. You grew up rhyming.
Yeah.
And you just said some shit that, you had to attack this whole process of writing now, or this whole process of making music now by breaking all those rules,
Yep.
which is sitting down, writing, and it has nothing to do with just coming up with a rhyme, you know, which is, and you're gonna evolve a lot more, bro. Keep going to work. Join is hot. We're gonna get more to your story here in a minute. I got sponsors too. I got to pay some bills. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you locked in, man, with Chicago Lead Alliance worldwide distribution. Recordio Studio just opened on the west side of Chicago. We got green room. We got studio block prices. We got 3-hour minimums. Come rock with us. Chicago Lead Alliance. Anybody needs some studio time? Chicago Lead Alliance at gmail.com. That goes for the models too. We're doing photography, portfolio work, and EPK work. So get at us. Chicago Lead Alliance at gmail.com. Big shout out to Street Level Youth Organization that be rocking for the kids over there on Ashland and North Avenue, 1637. Duke Lisa always picking them kids up, showing them how to record music, showing them how to work that camera, and inspiring these kids to stay off the street and do shit that they already like to do anyway. A lot of our kids are stars. We just got to teach them how to be stars at a young age. What else I got? I got March fucking 14th. Hottest shit in motherfucking Chicago. Shyback Workshop. Artist development. We're going to have Def Jam in the building. We're going to have hip-hop legendary star guests. And we're going to have some New York fashion run week models to show the models how to pose, how to walk, and you will leave with some portfolio work. So get you one of the motherfucking Shyback tickets on Eventbrite. Chicago Shyback Workshop. It's for the artists, it's for the models, and real simple, man. Go to work with your last. Right here on Puerto. Prince of motherfucking I'm right back, Make some noise for my boy Puerto Rican Blanco on the motherfucking beat. So around here, man, you're going to get some real love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Joint is hot. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it a lot. You know, it's dope. I see young, clean talent coming out of Logan Square, Chicago, and really with no gimmick. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, just laying down your rhymes. You get a little creative, and Video drops when?
Video will be dropping by the end of the month.
End of the month. Okay.
Yes,
Where can everybody go follow you at right now, Puerto Rican Blanco? Tell me at.
Instagram at Puerto Rican Blanco, all lowercase, all one word. Twitter at Puro Blanco DTR. That's capital PURO, capital BLANCO, capital DTR.
Give us a little bit of background on you, bro. Where you're from? I said Logan Square, but maybe some of the things you like doing as a kid growing up, your favorite foods, and take us to your teenage years real quick. That got you being a grown up. You know what I'm saying?
So, right away, like I've been into music from the very jump. My mom was into hip hop when she was younger, so it just kind of transferred over to me. But my pops hated this shit.
He did, yeah.
Hated this shit. So my mom, when I was 5, she came home one day with Word of Mouth, the Ludacris album.
Oh shit, hard, man.
Yeah, curse words, all that.
Yeah, real,
So,
yeah, hard hip hop.
Going crazy. So, ever since then, that was my first memory of it. And since then, like, I remember I'll get out of kindergarten 2:45, live right down the block. I'm home by 2:50. By 3 o'clock, I'm right in front of the TV. I'm watching BET because Rap City The Basement's coming on. Right after that, we got 106 in Park, and then my day is done. You know what I mean? You look at my room, the walls, I got nothing but Source Magazine awards. I got all my favorite rappers, like DMX was my favorite rapper growing up. I got their lyrics printed on my wall. So I've always loved the music, like they was my superheroes to me. You know what I mean? As far as where I'm from, I was born in Cicero. Moved out to West Humboldt Park for a little bit. Lived most of my life in the Logan Square area. So I moved around a little bit. I'm back out in Cicero currently. Shout out to 290. So,
Okay, okay. Anything else? You want to tell us a little bit more about your childhood? Growing up in the city?
I mean, it's pretty...
Cicero's the city, that motherfucker right there. That's the city.
Despite what people say.
Yeah. That's one of the suburbs I can consider the city. That's Cicero. You own Cicero, that's Chicago. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, really, it was pretty normal up until, like, I'll probably say, like, high school.
Okay.
Then, outside influences started coming in and shit. Fucked up, did some stupid shit. Did a little juvie thing. But I moved for a year. I left the Logan Square area, and from there, so much shit happened. My mom's left.
Okay.
My dad lost his job, so I had to pick up the slack. And it just taught me how to become the man of the house and shit. So that's why, like, I'm 24, but most of the people that I'm cool with is older because it just made me grow up quick.
Okay.
So, yeah, I wouldn't say I had much of a childhood.
You lost your grandma, right?
Yeah.
Last week?
Yep.
God bless you, man. My condolences, my family's condolences, and everybody from Pop Radio, man. Here, our condolences
Rest in peace,
goes to
Mommy.
you and your family. May she rest in peace. I know. We're gonna do a moment of silence, actually, real quick. Let's do a little moment of silence, everybody here. Bow our heads for Puerto Rican. You wanna say her name, Puerto Rican Blanco?
Rest in peace, Petra Rodan Suazo. Love you. Miss you forever.
Well, yeah, man, she rests in peace, bro. I'm real close to the OG, man. I lose it, you know what I'm saying? Something happened to mommy. Oh, my God, I bugged the hell up. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to congratulate you for, coming up here so quick and still, conducting yourself like a professional artist and a professional man. I think that's something that's getting you, man, and it's going to get you a long way in the industry, is being so humble. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you young rappers nowadays, man, have this chip on your shoulder like you did 20 years, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And, so it's all about how you come, man. You got to be humble, man. You got to always even give it up for the pioneers, man, who started this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you may think they old or, they ain't hot or current or they don't get enough views right now. Still show salute, man. Still respect, man. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be having this big ass tipper like you deserve 5K a show already. Ain't even really did 2-3 songs, my nigga. Ain't even went nowhere yet. Don't even know how to wash your booty right yet, to tell you the truth. But anyways, be humble. And I'm saying, Puerto Rican Blanco, humbling is gonna get you a long way. Um, Tell us, uh, after getting in this music, what do you see yourself doing for the next? Are you now just go to work? Shit, this some serious shit. You plan to get it lit and really take this shit for real now?
Trying to get it in the hands of some DJs. You know what I mean? Get some plays on it. Get the
You thinking
video
about
up.
traveling or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody interested, man? Puerto Rican Blanco, any of the guys on my
Hey,
pop.
I'm doing bar mitzvahs, whatever the fuck y'all need.
God bless him.
I'm
You heard
doing
bar
it for the
mitzvahs.
low too.
For the low, you hear? If you fuck with Go to Work, man, you fuck with any of his content, man, fuck with the kid. The kid got some sauce. Anybody trying to go out of town, when is it, Cannon? I'm booked. Chicago Lead Alliance is booked. Texas, next month, let's get it lit. March 21st, South by Southwest. Shout out to Urban Feast and Shannon Waldron, who's always booking your boy Pop. Anybody want to get on flight, we got ARBB. I got 20 minutes, 30 minutes of performance for the stage. Let's get it, man. Email me, Chicago Lead Alliance at gmail.com. Put attention, Pop's agent for South by Southwest. And let's get it cracking, man. I advise you, bro, move around. You know what I'm saying? Get your product out there. Spend some money on promo. And that's what I advise a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give real quick, Puerto Rican Blanco, some artist tips that will help real quick a lot of you upcoming rappers, or even you rappers that was, when I was doing it 20 years, was talking about y'all was rapping, still doing the damn same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So this is my advice to y'all, man. Be original. You hear me? Don't try to be like the next Schmoley or, you know, try to sound like the, no, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And always have fresh content, man. Talk to your people, even if you think you are anti-social motherfucker. I've had to try to do it. I've had to learn after 20 years of being locked up how to learn to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So be more social. Build your own fan base. Don't be getting Pop thinking you just finna get a feature from Pop or from Hypno or from Twister, and there you go. Oh, you blew up overnight. You grabbed all their own fan base. No, start your own fan base and cater to the people who rock with you. You know what I'm saying? If you do by chance work and get a track with Twister or anybody else, and they people rocking with you, and you know they fuck with you, then cool. You know what I'm saying? But build your own fan base. See what they want and give them some more. You know what I'm saying? Market, campaign, understand? Put some motherfucking money into yourself. Put some motherfucking money into your product and get this shit around. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna know about you unless you make them know about you. I know one thing for sure. You ain't gonna be no boss unless you yourself step up and be the boss. You know, if you boss up, it's that simple. So if you want your shit in Italy, get your shit in Italy. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. Tour. And when you go touring, don't be talking about, you know, just because you went to Wisconsin Dells for a day or two, oh, look, I'm out here on tour. No, that shit ain't no touring, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop. And all that stunning going on. Let me stay on the let me stay on the artist tips. Tour and get your merchandise out there. Take some merch with you, you know, and then take out that little time to use your skills, your social skills. Hey, how you doing? My name is Puerto Rican Blanco, man. Check out, look, for free. Look, here go my CD, man. Check me out. Look, right now, I'm going to follow you. You follow whatever, man. But, you know, get out there and get your tour and get your merchandise out there. Have hoodies, whatever. Have something to give the people and get the shit out there. Have all your legalities together before you talking about you a professional motherfucking anything. Look, Papa, Pop Radio Worldwide, that shit LLC. You understand what I'm saying? It's a business. You look up Prince of Pain, yes, I'm a Spotify, iTunes, fucking Tidal, all that shit, because I got my legalities together. I went and I paid to get my name certified. I went and I made sure that I paid to publish music. So if you want to be a real rapper, do the real things that you need to cover your ass so you can own the shit and you're not just dropping shit and motherfuckers is just taking your shit that you don't even own. You know what I'm saying? Get a website as well. If you get to the point where you're doing all these things, you should have a website. You know, it's not that expensive. Have somebody that is a web designer Design something that's simple that just tends to your fans. You know what I'm saying? And it lets them know where they can buy your stuff, where they can download your stuff, where your tours are gonna be at, and it's another way to, you know what I'm saying, get your shit out there. Respect others working just as hard as you and continue to stay humble. And don't expect a motherfucking thing from nobody in this shit, because don't no motherfucker owe you nothing. You understand what I'm saying? You want to be a rapper, you want to be a star, then you go be that star. You know what I'm saying? And if you become, you know, profitable off of doing something you loved to do and it was your dream, then just be blessed, man, and give all praise to where it's due, man. That's all I'm saying. Puerto Rican Blanco, where do you go this year next?
Where do I go next?
Yeah, it's the beginning of the year now. You got a nice little joint. It's gonna be up well, now that everybody's listening to it, it's up now. Where do you go now? The video's gonna drop. Where do you go now?
Next move has to be shows.
Shows.
You gotta get to the people. It's the only way you're gonna really get out there. And I feel like it's most important to me, just the type of shit that I try to stand on, is that I need to get to the shows where it's gonna be hardest for me to reach those people first. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if it's gonna be hardest for me to reach people out south, that's where I need to get the shows first.
Right.
I want to get, because it's already hard enough as a Latino in hip hop to get noticed.
I was just gonna touch on that. I was gonna touch on that.
Especially in this city. You know what I mean? Like, I look at.
So yes, go to other. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, and I love y'all who rock with Pop. I go anywhere, man. We the shit, bro. Yep. Puerto Rican, light skin, with a little raspy voice, a little track. They fucking with you. They gonna show you love in Florida. They gonna show you love in Atlanta. They gonna show you love in Texas. Yep. And you know, they fuck with you. Don't let that be, be the underdog that shines. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that hold you back. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Rep out for the Latinos and make sure you cater to your Latinos. It's once in a while, man, I got to do some different shit. All of them, Cannon and everybody. Man, do this kind of track. Man, do this. So, sometimes I got to do just that kind of track just to make sure I hit them one time. Hit my people.
That's a fact.
I'm going to go real quick. I'm going to take a quick little music break. Right now, salute real quick. We're all going to make some noise real quick. Let me find my program. Okay, so we're all going to make some noise right now. A round of applause, man, for Puerto Rican Blanco. That is our official iHeartRadio Spotlight of the Week. We fucking with Go to Work. I'm going to play it again right motherfucking now. If I see you working just as hard as Blanco and we sit down or we connect, it's gonna happen. Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. We'll be right
Cross my borders in the Rican, I've been doing dirt. dirt. Honey's blue, but they ain't legal, they be doing dirt. I got this Spanish bitch, be on my nigga named Mercedes. I took it out of brick and turned it to a new Mercedes. I dropped the ball inside a 20 and I'm feeling amazing. I got white girls on the white girl like that shit the 80s. You would think they kid a rap, I hide with a baby. Touch my shit, I come back with the rockets like a Brady. I don't trust no niggas in this game, the game is shady. Beat the case and cut a case, this shit is crazy. I know fiction when I see it. Say she love me, she don't mean it. On the first night, let me beat it. That kid ain't mine, I'm Billie Jean. I don't got no time to talk, I'm tryna go to work. I put the Pyrex on the stove and let the show work. Can't do no runs if you ain't got it, go back on the verse. Can't get money when you scared, so pussy go to church. Bitch, dirty money, dirty, I've been doing dirt. From the AM to the PM, I've been doing dirt. Cross the borders in the Ringo, I've been doing dirt. Honey's blue, but they illegals, they be doing dirt. I'm in a whipping, wrist be flicking, motherfucking kitty. It started white at 10, I'm tryna fix the pigment. So many nights that I was thrown, standing in the kitchen. Acting like you helped me get it, no you fucking did it. I was out there, you were not there, I ain't never. Take the right, we cut them off with sneakers. Got my hand with it, he even I knew it when I met him. I don't got time to talk, I'm tryna go to work. I put the Pyrex on the stove and let the show work. Can't do no runs if you ain't got it, come back on the verse. Can't get money when you scared, so pussy go to church. Bitch is dirty, money dirty, I've been doing dirt. From the AM to the PM, I've been doing dirt. Cross the borders in the Ringo, I've been doing dirt. Honey's blue, but they illegals, they be doing dirt. I got this Spanish bitch, be on my nigga named Mercedes. I took a half a brick and turned it to a new Mercedes. I dropped the ball inside a 20 and I feel amazing. I got white girls on the white girl like this shit the 80s. You would think the kid a rap, I hide with the baby. Touch my shit, I come back with the rockets like a Grady. I don't trust no nigga.
Hey, this is Kitty, back with Pops Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. We need baddies for the week.
Yes,
Wednesday
baddies.
night.
Baddies. If you are interested, get up with Kitty. Kitty is on Instagram at
Underscore kitty cat.
underscore.
Two underscore.
Okay, underscore kitty cat. She gonna pop up. She's all over the radio page. Anyway, if you guys are trying to be models of the week, send us 2 pictures. Send us your portfolio. Send us your Instagram.
Phone number.
Phone and your daytime phone number. We're gonna get back up with you. We're gonna make you one of our baddies of the week. Go to work. It's time to go to work. Go back to work, pop. So let's go back to Puerto Rican Blanco. Anybody just tuning in, Logan Square is in a building, representing and debuting a new track called Go to Work.
Yep.
Dope joint. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Visuals dropping very soon.
End of the month.
End of the month.
Look out.
We got it first. We're very privileged. Salute to all the DJs, all my homie DJs, K. Caesar, Ferris, Ozone, Mustafa Rocks, DJ Kayla Troy, Mike Too Smooth, Meal Ticket, V-Dub, Mile High. Check it out. Go to work. My boy got heat. Tell us a little bit of your biggest inspirations, man. Who are your biggest musical influences?
So I would have to say I gotta give it to Jay-Z first. Just he wasn't so much when I was younger, but look at how he transitioned into from a rapper to a businessman. I think that's kind of like how all artists should try to be. And then on top of that, you know, I gotta look at guys like, you know, DMX, just cause.
You said the whole total opposite too.
What's
Wow.
up?
You
Yeah,
said the whole
yeah.
total opposites of
Yup.
each other. I'm listening though. I'm intrigued.
Because
Okay.
with DMX, he
Because I was a Nas fan. You know what I'm
Nas is
saying?
there too,
In
though.
that era. No, I don't think you were around yet. Well, maybe, you know, growing. Did you like go through that whole beef of the Jay-Z
Yeah.
and the Nas?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, growing up to that, thank you, honey. Growing up to that, but no, I heard all the truth. He went through the whole business, you know, growing up. He took over. He bought Nas out at one point, and you know, can't nobody take no B's from Jay-Z at all. You know what I'm saying? So I get him being one of your biggest musical influences. You know, I can't not knock a Jay-Z than DMX.
As far as DMX goes, for me, it was like he let you know that whatever it is you're going through, you put it out there. Don't be afraid to be. Actually, get on the track, pray, cry, get on stage, cry in front of thousands. He gives you all of them every time. As an artist, I think that's just something to look up to.
I love, you know, you hit me right where I love, you know, so X is one of, well, X my brother, number one. You know, I love DMX. I've been, was it this? No,
Shout out
this is
to
New
Dog.
Year. Last year I was on his It's Dark and Hell is Hot tour. I rocked out with X. I think one of my first biggest performances in Chicago at the Portage Theater. Yeah, I got to rock out with X. Salute to Gilly Delgado, X's manager.
I
He'll
ain't gonna
be
lie,
here
I lose my mind if I got
next
to
week.
meet X and perform with him. I lose my fucking mind.
I have lost my mind many
Man.
times. Yeah, no, X is one of my favorite all-time artists and also one of my musical influences. And yeah, I agree on everything you saying. But my favorite, like, rapper of all time, I think Scarface, bro. It's mine. Storyteller, Scarface, you know. As far as, you know, my pops musical influence.
I could see
you
that,
know.
yeah.
I love
Definitely.
Scarface, man. Scarface a dog.
First time
always.
I seen a man cry, first time I seen a man, yep.
Yeah, even the new shit, fuck you, you know, fuck you too. Yeah, all that shit. I love Face though. He's laying down now. He's retiring, doing politics now, or city council or something for his state in Texas. So salute to him. You know, he's at his age anyway.
Shout
shit.
out to OG.
He did his career, you know. So who else? Who else you got? You
The
got
man
Jay
next
Z.
to
You
me.
got DMX.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
the man next to me.
The man next to you.
Yeah.
We're going to get to him next. Justice.
Yeah, it's J Major Productions, Justice, go by J Major Productions, video producer. Chicago raised video producer, do photography, video, a lot of music video, all of that.
How does he play into being your music influence?
So I met him.
Salute, Jay. Salute. We're gonna get
my
to
brother.
you next and all
So,
that good stuff. But salute.
I met him at at the 9 to 5,
Okay.
and I just went in there. Somehow it came up that I used to battle.
Okay.
So throughout the day, I would just
You're
come
all
up.
calladito. You weren't trying to say nothing, right?
So it came up, and then it would just be like me randomly. If the customer pissed me off, I just give him bars. You know what I mean? Just start dissing the customers and shit. And he kept telling me, "Yo, bro, you gotta record. You gotta get in the studio. I can shoot the video. I got
Jay, you
you."
record too? You engineer too, or no?
No.
Okay.
But he was just
He was pushing you
He
to
was
do it,
pushing
right?
me.
No doubt.
And then-
You need that sometimes.
Yep. And then his work ethic. First of all, I've seen the man
Grind.
go to school, do a 9 to 5, from 9 to 5 shoot a video, come all the way back. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to
So-
Cannon Montana in the building as
You know
well
what I mean?
today. She do the same thing.
So
you know.
he just taught me that you gotta keep
Cannon got
pushing.
like 4 jobs, you know.
And yeah, he shot my first video, Life I Live. Find that on YouTube now. And
What is it?
Life I Live.
Life I Live by my boy
Puerto Rican Blanco.
Puerto Rican Blanco, shot by my what's the name of the production?
J Major Productions.
J Major Productions. Major, tell us a little bit about yourself right now.
Yo, so J Major, I'm a recent graduate from the School of Art Institute, studied film video, got my BFA. What I do is I'm a video producer, so I specialize in doing all facets of video production. You can find my website, www.jmajorproductions.com. You will see short films, feature films, documentaries, music videos. You will see promotional campaign, every type of form and facet of work.
How long you been shooting?
Yeah, I've been shooting for about 7 years now. I started when I was in high school. I was just messing around with little cameras. Me and my homies was dancing. So we was recording videos of us dancing, putting them on YouTube. And so then people in the community, they was all in music, and they was like, "Oh, you got a camera? You a cameraman?" I was like, "Yeah." And they was like, "Hey, come shoot my videos."
I got a camera.
And I was like,
what you mean?
"Yeah." I was like, "Bet, all right, I'll come through, slide through, shoot some of your videos." So I didn't have any experience, you know. At this time, since I was in high school, I didn't get the experience from college. So I just took out the Canon and I just started shooting a lot of videos. They started vibing with it, and then I just continued to grow from there.
Beautiful. Tell me some of the biggest people you work with. Or not even the biggest. Tell me some of the people you work with that you're proud to say I did that project.
Definitely. I've been working with a lot of local rappers. I initially started off.
I love the local rappers. As long as they working hard,
Yeah.
and I know that you just don't want a handout, and you actually putting money into your project and into yourself, and you going to get it like a boss. I respect those workers. You know what I'm saying?
So I think that has a whole lot of value to it. A lot of low key rappers. Like I started off with my cousin's name, Louis Lil Louis. Started off shooting a lot of his videos.
What's his name?
His name Lil Louis. He
Lil Louis?
He got a lot of videos out there.
I gotta check him out.
Definitely. And then I started shooting with collaborative groups. Shout out to Nappy World. Nappy World is an artist collective of all type of creators.
They sound interesting.
Videos. They do graphic design, acting. We got Nappy World collective full of creative individuals.
Shout out Kaz and Laro.
Yeah, Kaz, Laro, Kid Young, been doing a lot of videos for him. So all of these artists are people that's local and up and coming artists, and then of course Puerto Rican Blanco. All of them is local and up and coming, and I shot a lot of videos with them. I'm really interested in working with people that has a creative vision to the project. People that's invested in thinking about what their image is gonna be as it's projected into the world. You can have some people say, "Hey, come shoot my video, we can just do a run and gun." But if you want to get some thought and intent and some conceptualism behind the project, I'm all in for it. And so people like Puerto Rican Blanco, he's really invested in putting some creativity behind the visuals. Yep. And people like Kid Young and Casual, Nappy World, everybody like that.
What do you like about the Latino culture?
What I like about it is I've been exposed to something I've never been exposed to. I was grown and raised on the south side of Chicago, so what I like about the Latino culture is it's really connected to Black culture. Like we have
we ain't number light-skinned niggas.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a lot of synergy within us. We got a lot of things that we've grown and have experienced the same way that other people have it in our communities and stuff. And to have somebody of another culture and you just go out there and you just explain like, yo, this what happened, this, that, woo woo. You start talking like this way, that way, and they vibe with you. They understand what you're saying, not just verbally, but emotionally as well. I really like the fact that we have something that we can like connect with. I really like the music. Like it's a broad range of music in the Latino community.
That's how I knew who was racist when I was young. You ain't like hip hop, I know you was racist. I swear, if you ain't like hip hop when you was growing up my age, you a racist.
And Puerto Rican Blanco, shout out to Blanco too, because he's really conscious and conceptual with it, because he gives an exposure about what the Latino community, lack of exposure that they receive, or a lot of information about that. So just meeting him and having conversations with him exposed me to a lot of different things about their community and stuff. So that's really interesting to me. Really something that people should think about too. So I'm digging that.
What's your biggest, best project you've ever made so far that you could say, look, this is the one? Book me for it. I know every videographer, they have this one video that they're like, you know, check, when they ask for your work, you're gonna send that one, you know. So which one's the one that you share that really displays how dope you are?
Definitely. You know, that's really a difficult thing to say when you really love the passion and the work, and you working with creative individuals.
Okay.
So it wouldn't even necessarily just be.
I've never asked nobody that question, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't. I mean, I get your response, and I respect you. It kind of trying to tell me that you real dope. So you might love all your projects.
Hey,
you know?
hey, he humble. He's humble. I get my humbleness from him. He the coldest motherfucker in the city. Fuck all the humble shit. He's slept on. He's the coldest director, the most professional director. If you not fucking with him, you sleep.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that.
Dope. I'm gonna make sure I check him.
Cause like, okay, if I was gonna if I was gonna say one of my best projects is something a little deeper. It's called it's a documentary short. It's Colorism in the Black Body Image. You know, a lot of people go and they do a lot of work. They may focus on music video, they may focus on directing and filming and stuff, but I like to dive into all different forms of work. So one project I'm really like keen in on is Colorism in the Black Body Image is out. We're gonna be doing a premiere for it soon, so be looking out. One of the music videos that I dig the most that was decent, it's hard to say because I had so much fun doing a lot of different music videos, but one time I was in school and I had this project. I had to do something like experimental. So I had a music video that I did. I did 2 experimental music videos, and it slept on, like Blanco said. Slept on. One of them is Bare Room from Casual Only. You can find it on YouTube. That was real dope. It was a project that I could actually put some creative direction in, tied in with Casual Only, and I was able to just do whatever it is, make some crazy visuals and some creative stuff. And the second one is from Anayat, is LOLFU. And that video is like crazy. We did
LOLFU.
Yeah.
We're uncensored here. I pay enough bills.
I don't cuss. But anyway.
LOL fuck you. That's the real name of it, or
that's
F
the name of it.
Okay.
On
Man,
YouTube.
I'm gonna go check it out. Go check out LOL fuck
nice.
you.
Nice.
J
Major Productions.
J Major Productions.
On YouTube, everywhere. That video smacked. That video smacked. I liked it a lot because we did pre-production planning to it, production and post-production, set up studio space, used multi-cameras, used projection lighting, backdrops, silhouettes. All of this stuff is into that. And like the whole idea is like we got artists that's, this artist, Anayat, she was real creative with it. She was invested in like, hey, I got an idea for this image. I want to create something like this. I want to do that. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it then. You know, a lot of people just want you to do run and gun, but I'm like, let's actually think about what we're doing.
Those are serious artists.
Let's really get invested into it. And like when we shot Blanco's first video, Life I Live, every location that you will see in the music video has a personal connection to him. It has a story itself, a narrative behind it. We can shoot a film in each location and it'll have a new story to it, and it could be episodic. And I like stuff like that, that you really have stuff and you really have things that you're really passionate about. And you think about those things and you like, okay, I want to incorporate this in the visuals. That's what's gonna make history. Big ups,
J Major Productions. I've been smiling a lot lately. I got my teeth cleaned and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Big ups, man, to this young, creative generation. I love when young men step up and are just fucking geniuses. You know what I'm saying? So you sound very passionate and animated about all the things that you work, which means that you're passionate about your shit. So also the vision of the kind of people that you want to work with. We're gonna take a little music break. We're gonna come right back with your boy Pop, man. Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio. We'll do one more segment, my nigga.
I done did a lot, you ain't shit. Ripping up the top, show you how to deal. I done did a lot, I get the big take you to the rock. I told you go up in the ball, keep on solid, body, in that jam, God damn, that won't get out of I wanted to get this thing. They would have kept me something. Since niggas think I'm the realest story ever told. I wanted to get all the way to break it down.
nobody fucked up like that right here.
Keep on solid, hard body. In my city, I go love it. They can't stop it. Tempo, copy. The hitters, they looking, they killing. I live it up.
We wait in the studio, whipping up the pop, show you how to do it. I let it rock. I just get you take you to the top. Push up on the floor, in the ball.
Keep on solid, hard body. In that jam, tempo, nobody. God damn, that war we buy. You know we get it. You know I get it all.
All that Blanco is
Big body shepherds, now it's 4 whips. Colombian timepiece, right at Miami. Told me I would make it, no way I win. Try to fucking bury me, go back in. No way I win, always bring me in. Never turn back, always watch out back. Jungle for love, but I'ma come back. Do it for my day, do it for the streets. Do it for the haters, so bring them to the street. Got baby a beast. No more fucking losing. I'm a fucking cheat. I done did a lot. You ain't just kidding. Listen to the pop. Show you how to do it. I done really rock. I get you the ball. Take you to the block. I show you go up in the ball.
We're back right here on Putting On People Radio with your boy Prince of Pain, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium, Artist Spotlight. We got motherfucking, what we gonna call it? Film Company of the Week Spotlight. We got J Major Productions. I was gonna call him J Diggity. J Major Productions in the building. We got my girl Kitty Cat over there chilling at the very end. We do baddies, man. I need some more baddies, man. I was hurt and I was fucked up this week, and I shot 2 of them down because they weren't good enough for y'all. You know what I'm saying? To keep it gangster with y'all. I don't just want to bring anything up here. You know what I'm saying? And it be like that. You know, you send me a pop ass song, I'm gonna be like, sorry, I can't do it, homie. Try next time. I didn't tell them try next time, no, but hey, look, it just wasn't for us right now. I got a couple of announcements. I'm taking out 2 more radio shows. Anybody got a dope ass radio show? Have your budget ready. All you gotta do is sit down, run your own radio show on iHeartRadio. I gotta approve it. I don't even care if you've never had a radio podcast before, as long as it's a dope show, you know how to follow studio rules, and you are a responsible individual. If you give me a great idea of a show, I might just buy it. Studio time. We have studio time available. Photo shoots. We're doing photo shoots. We're doing headshots, body shots, all the kind of shots you want to do, we doing them. Also, South by Southwest packages. Urban Feats, March 21st. Peck Ahead, Prince of Pain live with you got another 10 headliners. You know, I'm just one of them. So get at us about that. Blanco, how did it feel to be our artist spotlight this week, bro?
It felt good, man. I was nervous as shit before this.
I tried to get him to smoke a blunt and everything. He was like, no.
Like, nah,
but you know what? 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell you, I don't mean no harm, man. I smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, you want to smoke? Like, I've done a lot of guests that come through here because I smoke. I be regularly smoking. And they be like, no. Or I've even got 1 or 2 that get stuck, get nervous, and my bad, not my intention. You know, I do this shit every fucking day. So, you know, I'm used to this shit. Blanco, any shout outs, man, you want to send out tonight?
God bless the dead. Rest in peace, Mommy. Rest in peace, Birds. Rest in peace, Lil Dre, Big Dre. Rest in peace, Smokey. I love all you. Y'all forever with me, and everything I do is for y'all.
Any message you want to send these young artists, man, that just like you, a little younger than you, that never did this before, bro, that done got finesse maybe once or twice, and you know, it's a lot of phony motherfuckers out here that just, you know, whatever, you know.
The main thing that I've learned so far is, like Pop said earlier, ain't nobody gonna hand you shit. If you don't got the bread to put up, Pop called me, right? And I'm not knowing how the conversation gonna go. I'm at work. Mad customers ain't getting taken care of.
And I'm at work. I was opening the emails. You know what I'm saying?
I run to the back. I'm on a call with him. He's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's da-da-da, it's this much. I ain't have it. I ain't gonna front you. I ain't have the shit.
Right, I ain't know that. I told you what it is.
Do you see? But I promise you ain't heard no hesitation in my voice. I came up with that money less than an hour.
Yeah.
I came when he called me. For
It
the,
wasn't
for the,
much
you
though.
know what
We
I mean?
ain't crack 'em like that though.
No,
You know
no,
what
no.
I'm saying?
He
We ain't
wasn't.
crack 'em like that.
He
We're a
wasn't
business
pressing me
though.
or
You know,
nothing,
we
but
pay
you gotta pay the
bills.
bills.
You know,
but
we pay big bills. You know,
that's what people gotta understand coming up is that, you know, like they might go to justice for a video. How much you charge? This much. Damn, that much.
right.
You gotta put money into yourself. No one else is gonna
And
put money
should
into you.
nobody go to
And that's the main important thing.
J Major Productions and be like, hey, I'm dope. You owe me a video. My nigga, I did 20 years. I pay fucking $12.50 a month, to be honest, on rent, just for a few rooms. I got cameras that each cost a few $1,000s. You know what I'm saying? I pay broadcasting fees on iHeart. I pay them everywhere, you know, and I professionally do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it. So I invested in me, you know. So if we send you a motherfucking, if we even give you an opportunity, first of all, to rock with you, you know, hey man, you know, be blessed, man, and take advantage of the platform and understand that, you know, we also put down for the people, but this is a station by the people for the people. You know what I'm saying? And ain't a lot of people doing shit for the people.
Another thing I learned is you gotta think in the moment as far as your work as an artist, but you also gotta think long term. Like when you called me, we was talking about how I don't got 100 niggas in the video.
Yeah,
all this
yeah,
type
and I
of
loved
shit.
it that he
You know
had a
what I'm
clean
saying?
look
Because
you know he was being real.
You know what I mean?
He told me he was going to work. You know what I'm saying?
wasn't bullshit.
I was like, no, he really
It
trying to
wasn't
seriously
bullshit.
invest into his
You know what I'm
music.
saying?
And I know, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Pop has campaigns.
Right.
Pop does this. I'm on World Star, I'm on College Kid. I've invested into tours. I've invested, you know, and I know what it is. But I could show you a check.
Yeah.
You know, I could show you that Pop get residuals for his music. You know what I'm saying?
And my whole reason for it was because, you know, when I was in high school, the whole drill movement was coming. And so I look at all those artists now, a lot of them can't do shows in the city because of the image that they got when they had 100 niggas in the video, all type of blammers in the camera and shit.
Bro, Cannon.
Promoters are gonna think a problem.
Cannon, easy. I did, look, as a matter of fact, I'm glad I thought about Easy. Salute to Big Easy, Benjamin, them dudes. I love them little guys. They rock with Pop, they respect Pop, and I got love for them, they movement and their music. But I rocked out, I got booked to go open up for NBA Youngboy at the Portage Theater. Cannon was there, Cannon recorded that shit. And I showed up really with no hype, man, but, you know, Kong and them jumping. But I do big shows by myself. I don't need hype, man. You hear this voice? This is loud enough. You understand what I'm saying? I be having females. That's what I do be having. I be having a stage full of some thick, beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? And that's gang. You know what I'm saying? But no disrespect to anybody who got a little movement and they deep. You know, I rock with everybody, but you know, that's how I move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God bless all of them, man. And I do want to touch on something real quick, man. I just got news. Smoke Pop, man.
Pop Smoke. Rest in
yeah,
peace.
Rest in peace, man. A sticker, a home invasion.
Yeah.
Man, it's motherfuckers, man, putting on for y'all cities, man. Like me, I ain't got, hey, look, I ain't rich. I feed 200 families, but I ain't paid for all of it. They gave me a plate. I think I paid a stack of $1,500 for the whole truck. You know, and I gave back. You know, it ain't that Pop is sitting on millions, man. Don't get it twisted. And if you run up on me, trust me, I got you. You hear me? I promise I stay ready, you know? But, man, you got to be careful even trying to come up in this shit productively on who you let around here, who you get some dick to, who you try to get $40 to. You know what I'm saying? Because she will have your ass set up, dog, hog tied like a motherfucker, and for a few dollars. Holla. I don't need that negativity around me, that kind of people that just want to stick me under the mattress around me. I'm glad I'm not flipping birds, man. I'm flipping this media shit, my niggas, and respect it. I'm flipping these rhymes and these bars and, you know, this old ass, grimy ass voice. And God bless me with it. Thank you. But, man, don't be trying to stick me up. You hear me? I ain't got it like that. You hear me? Because I'm going back for my shit. You hear me? I ain't going to tell the police either. You hear me? But, man, yeah, man, y'all got to be careful. Watch your surroundings. Watch who you fuck with, because half of these motherfuckers out here snake. They trying to cloud up. They just trying to get around you to see who they can meet and what they could come up on. And watch them $40 motherfuckers after me talking about, oh, can I hold $40? Motherfucker always talking about you can hold $40, bro. That shit turn into $4,000, even if you ain't hitting it. I've had little friends before the whole little $40 thing. I had to be like, oh, wait a minute. Fucking quarter tank of gas, a fucking double weed, a few blunt, $40. That get her right quick. You know what I'm saying? And you know, even if you ain't hitting it, you know, you be nice sometimes, generous. That fuck, she hurting, fuck them. But once they start making that $40 statements, y'all ass was cut the fuck off because I started feeling like a trick. You know? So, hey man, be careful who you rocking with, cause like I said, no jokes aside. They will have you dog-tied. They don't give a fuck about your mother. They don't care about if your royalties. They don't care if you're leaving a legacy. They trying to hurry up and end that legacy. So be careful who you fucking with, man.
It's like Kodak said, kill a street nigga get a dime. Kill a rap nigga get a dub. The more you got to you, the bigger the target you are. They really only looking for a name most of the time. It ain't even about the money if they want to kill you.
Difference with me is I already knew if they put my head on a trophy before I was doing music, I was already a trophy. You know what I'm saying? I did 20 years. Niggas wish they could just take me. So doing the music was just to put on for the underdog that came from that cage after doing 20 years to show we could do it too. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Hurricane and the Zell and that played the fucking Hurricane and every other motherfucker who done went through some shit and came up out the mud and got it the real way. And made something, did something for the people, and did it for the people. You know what I'm saying? Did it because he loved it, and not no other phony ass clout reason. Didn't have a gimmick. Didn't do no 6ix9ine snitch ass bitch ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the real motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. Big ups to any motherfucker who got it the hard way. Big ups to anybody who put into themselves and did something with their life. And if you ain't hit the $1 million jackpot, but still loving to do what you love to do, and it's paying your bills and it's profitable, man, salute to you too. You know what I'm saying? You only rich and a millionaire because you happy and at peace with the stuff going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what make me rich. Seeing my OG smile, seeing my people around me, and I had to struggle so goddamn hard and making a room for them to even eat, you know, legally. You know what I'm saying? Having a hub to get away to and lose themselves in, if it's not some pictures or a song or some shit like that. Where we at with it? 12. Okay. Fuck 12. It's your boy Prince of Pain, man. You know I'm fucking with y'all. Jay, Boogie, Mr. Major. Send some shout outs real quick.
Yes, first shout out to the Lord God. He been blessing me, getting me through all of this. I wouldn't have nothing without my Lord Jesus. I thank him for that. Shout out to my boy Puerto Rican Blanco. Obviously, he been rocking with me. We just met not too long ago, but he been riding with me for the longest. He a real one. Shout out to Puerto Rican Blanco. Shout out to my collective Nappy World. Everybody in Nappy World, want to do a shout out to them. Big ups. Shout out to my cousin Lil Louis. Check him out.
Lil Louis, I'm gonna check
Lil
you out. I'm
Louis,
gonna check you out. I'm gonna check
And
you out.
shout out to like Pop been saying. Shout out to every artist out here that's grinding hard for real. And
Putting
if
in
y'all got a
themselves.
vision, bro, hit J Major Productions up, Instagram, YouTube. You can look me up on Google.
Stop sending people songs that you recorded on your phones, man.
Get invested into your work.
Put a little money into the shit, then tag us in the shit. You
Get
know,
invested into
I don't
your
give a
work.
fuck if it got some money in it. I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna salute you. You know, I might not look at all my tags either. I'll be busy, man. And that's all I get hit for. Trust me, I get hit with 112 tags a day at least, easy on the easy slow side.
Definitely.
Anybody else you want to shoot out, bro?
Shout out to my moms, for real. My mom's and my sister, they've been my biggest supporters from the get-go. When I first bought my flip cam, they was on my back like, hey, watching every video, liking every video on YouTube. Shout out to mama, I love her. Definitely.
Yeah, mama's boy, just like Papa, mama boy. I love my mama. Salute to my mommy. Salute, mommy.
Yeah.
I love you. You hold me down on my good days, on my bad days. Te quiero con todo mi corazón. Tú eres la luz de mi ojo, and all that other good, special stuff. I love you, mommy. I love my brother Joel. Shout out to Joel Quinones. Shout out to his girl Jax, Francine, that's been in Chirac and all them other projects. An amazing actor, producer, all the other shit. And they got a dope company launching the Loose Leaf company, 420 friendly, 420 10th, for everything with 420, you gonna want to fuck. Also, shout outs. When I'm on the shout outs, I said you. Shout out to everybody, everybody that been rocking with us. The YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all y'all. Yes, a shout out to Kitty that's in the building. Kitty, send some shout outs.
Shout out to everybody here.
Okay. Kitty said shout out everybody here. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
here
Don't
right
hate.
now.
Don't hate. But shout out to Cannon Montana. Shout out to Exquisite Eats that is always in the building. Check them out. I seen some new shit pop up the other day. It made me a little too hungry. I didn't want to stay looking on the page too long. You know what I'm saying? But they make some dope strawberries infused, all type of chocolate berry stuff that will get you fucked up. It's been another wonderful week of Record Wednesday. Your boy Prince of Pain here at Pop Radio Worldwide, iHeartRadio, Spotify Premium. You heard it here first. It was the track of the day. Go to work. You heard it again.